Hey, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It's another day. It's not a bright sunny day today. As you can see, we got a little bit of cloud cover today. We had an item sell in the store overnight. We'll get that packaged up. Debbie's going to make a run to the post office today. And just generally speaking, I think it's going to be a pretty busy day today. So first things first, I need to fill a cup up with some coffee. Alright, going in the box this morning is news from Lake Wobegon. There are, how many cassettes here? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 8 cassettes in this box. And that's what's sold overnight. So this is going to Brock over in Plainfield, Illinois. I'm going to put some paper around it just to kind of hold it in place inside the box. And like I said, Debbie's going to throw this in the pile. We got a pretty good pile of stuff going out today. It's a long weekend. Post office, while I think they made deliveries over the 4th of July weekend, I don't think the actual post office itself was open.
Bars closed, counters closed, everything's closed.
Put that in there like that. Close her up. Put some tape on it.
I want to put some tape over the death button.
Alright, so we got this packaged up. It's going to go to Brock in Plainfield, Illinois. We have quite a few things to go out today, so Debbie's going to make that run in just a bit.
Making runs when we need to.
One of the things I totally forgot to check on today was we were filling up the pool over the weekend, and I don't leave the water on all night when we're filling up the pool.
Oops, somebody left the water running.
So I turned it on earlier today and totally forgot to come out and checked on the status of it.
Status report.
Well, it appears as if we've reached the level we need to be at for the pool. Guess we could put a couple more inches in here if we want to.
You ever take a couple inches?
But I think this is the safe level. So we're going to turn that off. Oh, drop that in the pool. Guess we should check the pH balance on this and see where it's at. But I can tell you, I keep dropping this in the water. I should just set that down somewhere where I won't do that anymore.
Stop doing that.
So we got the pool filled. It's ready to rock and roll for some warmer days. Today it's only 75 degrees, and you can see it's been wanting to rain all day today. So today's not a pool day, but at least it's ready for when a pool day does happen.
We have a pond in the back. We have a pool and a pond. A pond would be good for you.
So it's officially 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was coming back here to decide what I was going to do next in the eBay store, and I stumbled across this box of DVDs, which I think I'm going to have to go through and determine if any of these are worth it. If they need to be, they obviously need to be cleaned up a little bit. And then check the DVDs to make sure they're playable. What? Scooby-Doo's in here. Okay, so we ran these through the mill. Jim Carrey, Bruce Almighty.
I am Bruce Almighty.
These are going probably back to a thrift store. We didn't get them at a thrift store. We picked these up as part of a larger lot at an auction. But I just went through them. This one is Adam Sandler is Little Nicky.
I'm Nicky.
And they're all a little filthy, to be honest with you. But I did look each and every one of these up, and while some of them may be excellent movies and some that you enjoy and watch. They're not worth our effort to clean and sell. Some of these, if they were new in their original shrink wrap, they'd be worth our effort, right? And we'd sell them. When we have many DVD movies available in the BSonex eBay store, but most of those are sealed, or they're movies that are worth a little more when they are pre-owned and they're in good condition. The discs, I did check the discs in most of these boxes as I was flipping through them. The discs seem to be okay, and then you get these that look like they came from a red box.
The red box, Mr. Bond.
And never were returned, I'm guessing. There's a couple of those. This one was Bad Santa 2, and let's see, get that one out of the way. This is Hell or High Water, and again, it's, I don't know. They can sort that out at the thrift store. And then these promo release discs. This is American Pie 1, The Breakup. Didn't the Greg Kinn Band do the Breakup song? Anyway, Pursuit of Happiness, A-Team.
I told you what I was going to do to you next time you try to take me on the airplane, didn't I?
I Pity the Fool, The Watch, Inside Man. Again, all of these, they're worth less than $5 is what it comes down to. And typically, if you were looking to purchase these on eBay, you'll find them out there in pre-owned condition. And you could probably pick them up for anywhere from $1 to $5 with free shipping. And frankly, I don't know how a seller makes any money at that, but if they're willing to do that, you might want to take them up on it if that's what you want to do, is to add to your DVD collection. But homie, don't play that game.
I don't think so. Homie, don't play that.
So we're not going to do that. You know, I'm going to have to wash my hands after touching these again, because I just feel grit coming off of the cases. So I don't know what kind of environment these were sitting in, but it's time for them to find a home where they will be happy. Now, out of that whole lot, what are there? 2, 4, 6, 8.
Can't you count?
32 movies, and total of 34, because I pulled 2 out that are worth something.
Good to be the king.
History of the World Part 1, Mel Brooks. That is worth more than $5 plus shipping. And oddly enough, Public Enemies is selling for a decent price out there as well. So we will get both of those cleaned up, make sure the discs work on those, and then this nice flat box that I just filled up, that's going to go to a thrift store so somebody else can enjoy these, and the revenue from them can go to a good cause.
And of course, all the money goes to a good cause.
All right, we just got done cleaning these 2 DVDs up, and this one didn't pass the bill. In fact, it's not even going to a thrift store, because what we discovered in cleaning it is that there was some things on it that we just couldn't get it clean to our liking. It just isn't cool. And I don't know if you can see this on this side or not, but there are some scratches in this, and upon playing it, causes some issues with playback. So unfortunately, that one goes right over there into my round receptacle.
And it's off to the dump.
Of the 34 DVDs we picked up at that auction, again, part of a larger lot of items, there was one DVD that was worth $5 to us, maybe a little more. So we'll get a picture of that, get it listed, and get it on the shelf, and get it out of our way so that we can move some more things in here and get those listed. Got to move my head out of the way. I feel like I'm strangling this thing right now.
You might strangle us all.
So typically with these, I stand them up to give them a nice background here when I take a photo of them. But you see, that's going to be a problem. Doesn't like to stand up.
They fall over.
12 gauge cartridges. They're heavy enough. It's a nice size box that allows me to lean things on it just perfectly. So when I go to take that photograph, it'll give it just the right amount of depth from that background, and we'll have plenty of light from the flash and from the LEDs above to balance it out. Found this Studio 35 single-use camera. It's a Walgreens special, right? 27 exposures with a flash built in. Brand new, still sealed in the package. And also found this cable, which is hard to see here. I'll throw up a comp real quick of the listing. It's for a Panasonic camera, an old VHS Panasonic camera. And in case you're looking for this cable, we got it. It's going to go out. Anyway, already got the photos taken of those, put it up. The camera goes down there, and this goes up here. Let's go see what else we can find.
It's tomorrow, actually.
Well, it is the next day, and as predicted, we had a couple items sell in the store overnight, which we do most nights. One of them was the handy kit that we picked up on our RV trip, which is really cool. Here are the pack slips for today. And we sold an album, the Anita Kerr Singers, reflect on the hits of Burt Bacharach and Hal David. That's nice of them to do that. Where is that? It's number 36.
36.
36. 36. There it is. There they are. The Anita Kerr Singers reflect on the hits of Burt Bacharach and Hal David. We'll get that out today. And so those are the two things that sold overnight, and I'm sure we'll have more sales during the day.
You have something I'm interested in buying.
Just a moment.
We need to get Anita Kerr Singers boxed up, so let's get straight on that. Got our little pizza box here for her to go in. I don't think that's Anita Kerr, is it?
For me, I don't even know what she looks like.
Well, it must be, because she's on the back too, right? Anita Kerr Singers reflect on the hits of Burt Bacharach and Hal David. What do we got on that? We got What's New Pussycat?
What's new, pussycat?
Alfie.
My name is
Alfie.
I sigh because Alfie is one of my least favorite movies. And the song is kind of annoying to me too.
What's it all about?
I get that it was a big hit, but not with me.
I don't like it.
I mean, Michael Caine's a good actor and all, right? And I like him in most of his stuff, but there's something about that movie that just... Ugh.
Dude, it's Michael Caine.
That would be my torture, I guess. Make me watch Alfie. Anyway, Anita Kerr. We wrapped albums in bubble wrap. Gives it a little added protection in its travels, and helps fill the box in, because with these boxes, and I'll show you the way they're perforated. Here, we'll get Anita out of the way a minute so I can show you how this works. There's 3 lines of perforations on this box. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, all the way around. And that's so that you can stack different heights of albums in here. The thought process is that the smaller perf will allow you to fold down over one album. I just don't like the way the box overlaps itself. When you just put one album in, that's why we use the bubble pack, right? It fills the space up to make it higher, and we use the outer perfs. Now, the trick with using the inside perf and the outside perf, because you don't want this middle perf here, you don't want that to fold for structure and rigid, and make it a little more rigid. And this cardboard isn't as thick as I'd like it to be either. So you kind of have to pre-fold things to make sure they fold in the right spot when it comes time to putting the box together.
If it seems too complicated, make it easy on yourself.
So I like to go all the way around prior to putting the album in, just to make sure everything's kind of gonna fold in the right spot. I put the album in place. Let's get a thank you card.
Wait a minute, where are you going to get the cards?
Card, yeah.
There's a thank you card. I grabbed 2, so we'll keep that one because we have another thing to package up right after this. Put that thank you card right there in the middle. Put the pack slip right on top. And we start doing this thing. By the way, Anita Kerr and Anita Kerr and her singers are going to Redford, Michigan. Jason in Redford, Michigan.
Michigan.
Right, Michigan, right.
Anyway, so we fold the box up like that. And what I like to do is take a single piece of tape, put it here in the middle, just kind of hold it together for us. And what that allows me to do is use the tape gun then. Keeps my hands free, right? And we can actually tape this thing closed with the tape gun. And in theory, that's the way it's supposed to work. We'll throw some fragile stickers on there, some fragile stickers on there.
It must be Italian.
Well, I think that says fragile.
We'll get a label on that and get it out to Michigan.
Battle Creek, Michigan. Yeah, that's good. That's perfect.
So if y'all remember this handy dandy handy cam, we picked up on our little short RV trip, and we picked it up at a Goodwill store. Not my favorite Goodwill store. In fact, it's a bit of an overpriced Goodwill store. Came with the user guide, the camera, which we've already wrapped up in plastic to protect it during its travels, and then power supply, and yeah, there it is. Audio video cables came with it. And then also it came with an extra tripod mounting plate for it. And a lens cleaner. Lens cloth came with it. So that's everything. We're not going to... This is a padded case already. So we're not going to put a lot more effort in protecting this camera because it's pretty well protected inside this case. We'll get it in there like that. Put the booklet back in it. This is going off to Taryn in Williamsburg, Ohio.
Guess I'm schlepping to Williamsburg.
Now, if you remember, we picked this up for $14.99. And if it didn't work, it was going to be worth $14.99. We've seen these working sell as much as $65. We ran it through its tests. Everything worked perfectly on it. We weren't able to... we've only got one piece of DVD media that fits this thing, and I think that media is bad. I don't think the camera is bad. We stated that in the listing. And again, they go for as much as $65 is what we've seen them sell for. But given the condition of this one, it's got some scuffs on it. We cleaned up all those paint flecks off of it. And again, everything works well. We had it listed for $50. We took a best offer on it, so we didn't get $50 for it. We took a best offer for $43, I believe, on this, plus shipping. So it ended up costing the buyer $52, which is a good deal. We're in this to make money. We're not we're not in it to collect things and keep things on our shelf. So if it's profitable for us, if it makes good sense for us, given our time investment in cleaning and checking things out, we'll move it down the road. So, you know, always make us an offer. Let's get this thing in a box.
Let's box it up.
As you can see, we found a box for this and got it in there. We put the camera bag inside another piece of plastic as well. Again, we just like to protect things as much as we can when we get them shipping out. That bag again is very well padded, so it's going to protect the camera, I think, pretty well in there. Put a thank you note on top, and we'll put the pack slip in there. Another thing we're going to add to the top of this, and it does squish down a little bit. So when we ship this and the person gets it, they're likely going to cut this open with a knife. I want to be careful that they don't accidentally cut into the plastic in the bag. So we're going to put one more piece of cardboard in here like this, just to make sure that when they do cut into this, it doesn't go any deeper and cut inside the camera bag. We want everything to be perfect when it gets there. So we seal that up, push the edges in really nice, and get the tape gun on this thing. just like that. And it is ready to go off to Ohio.
That's Ohio, Jerry.
I've heard of Ohio, Katie.
All right, so we got those 2 packages on the way. Debbie picked them up. She's got them in the vehicle. Actually, one's going to the post office. The other one's going to FedEx. So we give our buyers a choice of their shipping service. They can adjust their shipping rate. They can choose between FedEx, UPS, or United States Postal Service. Typically, United States Postal Service is the cheaper of the 3. So I'm going through the death pile and finding some things to list, slowly but surely, to help Debbie with her efforts of getting that room cleaned up. And I found this Vivitar Auto 2600 flash for a camera flash, with its original box and paperwork. So there's the manual for it. There's the warranty certificate, if you're interested in that. So it comes with dealer sales record. And I'm going to assume this little plastic bag is the bag that the flash came in. So we'll put it back in that if all goes well. Or it might be the bag for the paperwork. I don't know. We'll figure that out. I brought 4 batteries. We're going to try to see if this works right out of the gate. And make sure that we get everything in here correctly. There's if you look inside, you can see tells us which way to put the batteries in.
I'd say it was the batteries.
When it was new, it was $29. I don't know what year that was. We'll find that out when we research it. Oh, look at that! That powered right up. I don't know if you can hear it or not. All circuits functional. Oh, found the button. All I had to do is read the instructions. It's not this or that. Those are both indicator lights. Indicator light, indicator light. The flash is right here. And you see, that works just fine. So, we have a functional flash. Flash! Helps if you read the instructions. What we need to do with this functional flash is we got to fold this back up into a pattern that actually works. If that's getting closer, and we need to clean it up. It's a little dirty. You can see the marks on it, but we'll get that looking like it's new again. And we will sell a functional Vivitar Auto 2600. So next out of our pile is this 8mm camera. It is a Holiday Reflex Zoom ZE2 by Mansfield Holiday, made in Japan. Pretty nice camera. They don't bring us a lot of money. You'd think they would, but as a collector's item, people like to put these on the shelf. It does work just fine if I crank this up, because it's a mechanical camera. It winds up. And then listen. That's the internal mechanisms working just fine on this. And you can see the inside is clean as well. So, pretty nice camera. It'll probably get us $10 plus shipping. It's nice to pass it on to a movie collector, or a camera collector, or somebody wanting to shoot some 8mm film. It'll certainly do that job for you. We'll get this cleaned up and get it up on the store. And another one from the camera collection. In cleaning the room up, this Polaroid obviously comes in a really nice case. I think it's fake leather, although that feels like leather. That strap's definitely leather. And frankly, the case looks like leather too. I'll have to look that one up to be sure. But inside is a Polaroid lane camera, model J66. We're going to put this up. It's another nice one for someone that's looking for a camera for their collection. Everything functions correctly. I remember checking this out when I first got it. Basically, snapperoo, just like that. And the inside, I believe, it's got some minor dings in here, but nothing to affect functionality. Pretty decent camera, I think. We're going to get that listed. Again, relatively inexpensive. If you're wanting to add something like this to your collection, I think you could pick it up from us for probably $12 plus shipping, which isn't a bad deal. Put that in. Got to make sure I get it all folded up correctly. And that goes back in the case. Get some photos of that, and we'll get that one online. Also from that same photography lot, we got this guy. It might just look like a brown box initially, but inside, Bell & Howell slide cubes. So these guys are made to hold slides like this. And they go at 35mm slides. I'll show you how they go in there. Basically, you fill these up with your slides like this. And then you put this in your slide cube projector, and it will, you set that down in there, and it'll pull and push your slides as needed, which is pretty cool. I know we have a projector in our lot as well, but it's not a slide cube projector. So I've got these slide cubes and no projector to go with it. Throw that slide away. Don't need that anymore. But we're going to sell these slide cubes. There's 16 of them in this box. They're all good. I looked them over really quick. No cracks. Little, you know, age showing on the label here on the top, but they haven't been written on at all, so nobody's used them. And the little slide cube cartridge library card that goes in it is clean as well. So we'll get that listed. As I mentioned, we got this projector in the lot as well. Keystone projector. This is not a slide cube projector though. It's just a standard projector. Takes a carousel that locks into place right here. I have tested it. The bulb inside it works. Everything works as far as forward and reverse. It focuses just fine. So unfortunately, these aren't worth a lot of money. But again, we got it in a lot full of other things. I know we paid next to nothing for it, so it's time to find this a new home. As you can see, we've had a busy day in the eBay store today. I've been going through the pile, dragging things out, cleaning them, taking photos, getting them listed. This is the last thing, by the way, that I just pulled out, which is a leg exercise machine. You don't stand on this thing and run it. You set it on the floor while you're sitting down, put your legs on it, and it runs your legs through a walking motion. Keep your joints limber. It's great if you need that kind of exercise. So we got pictures of this thing, and we're gonna get it up in the store. Right now it's going up here on this shelf so I can find it later. That's, I think, a perfect place for it. Also what's happened today is we did sell a Goodyear racing hat. There's a look at it right there. And Debbie made a second run to the post office today to get that out. Trying to think, I think there was another sale today, but it slips my mind. Right now I'm working on this guy. It's a Yashica FX1 single lens reflex 35mm camera. We're going to sell this as a parts only camera. If you can see, typically there is a mirror right there. It is so that you can see through the viewfinder, and the mirror, that's the single lens, part of the single lens reflex, and it's stuck in the up position. It does not want to come down. So it's not a functioning camera, but it also comes with this 50mm lens that has a dent in it. Somewhere out there, I think somebody out there is capable of taking these parts and pieces and making a better camera. And then the other item that I'm going to work on next is this big old lens, which I think is, what is it, 100mm? Ah, there it is, 400mm. Just got to read. That's the secret to it. Hey, so I wanted to thank you all for checking in. I know it's been a couple days. It's a big video. I've combined 2 days into one video.
Make it a double.
That's how we rolled this then.
How we roll in our house, baby.
I want to thank you all for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll catch you all next time.